In this video, I will talk about product management, what product management is, why it's so important, and I will also cover the skills that are required to make you a successful product manager. Before we start about product management, we need to talk about product-driven organizations. We live in the age of product-driven companies. Product-driven companies are Apple, Microsoft, Google. These companies are not driving the markets ahead with increasing efficiencies, by increasing margins. They are the ones who are innovating significantly in product development and dominating their markets by having innovative and cool products. Before these companies like GEs were owning the game in the markets, being the top valued companies, the companies who are driving efficiencies, Toyota, these companies who were really focusing on margin efficiencies were the dominant players in the landscape. But today, product-driven companies are winning every day, and that's why product management is important to you. I call product management the art and science of turning customer pains and demands into winning products. It's a gap that exists between customers and technology. And usually companies who invest disproportionately in product management are the ones that are making really good products. And it doesn't matter if you're making software products, software as a service, or hardware. In both categories, product management is more important than ever. Let's talk about hardware first. Hardware is a field that is very, very difficult these days to develop good hardware. It takes time. And if you solve the wrong problem, it will stay for a couple of years in the market, so you can't really go back and change it. And software is no different than the hardware. More than 90% of the software today are a service, what they call software as a service, SaaS. And all of them are really solving a pain that is going back to product management. So no matter if you are doing software development, hardware development, you have to master product management to become really good at your product and serve your customers. And at the end, win. Product management is a gap between engineers and market. When you look at engineers, they are excellent in making technologies. They're usually horrible in making products. If you put engineers directly in charge of product development, usually you get in software too many buttons, in hardware complicated mechanism, because by nature engineers like complexity, and when they kind of tend to complex things. A lot of times when we get into auditing existing products, we end up taking things away. Even in the UX development, in the software UX, we remove buttons. In the hardware, we simplify things, because when engineers are in charge, things are a little too complicated. It's so easy to see a product that is developed purely by engineers. Don't take me wrong, I'm an engineer by training. I love engineers, but this is about making winning product. And at the beginning, you have to differentiate the difference between technology and product. Technology is an underlying enabler of products. It's something that helps you essentially build good product. For example, in a car, the engine, the electric technology, the battery, these are underlying technology. The microcontrollers you have access to, these are underlying technology. But to put these together into some winning features for customers to love and trust, that's called product management. In other words, engineers work for product managers think, invent what needs to be done, then turn it to market. And at the end, you have to be right in those decisions. If you're not right and the product is not picked up and doesn't solve good problems, your product will not be successful. So product management then is a gap between, if this is our engineers creating underlying technology, these are the customers, product management decides what go into the product, what get prioritized, and at the end, they're right on their decisions. That makes us good, successful product management. Prioritize things right, and also be right about those decisions. In 2024, that we are right now, you can find a really good engineer in the US, in Europe, East Europe, Asia, China, India. Thanks to internet, access to knowledge is a pretty level playing field. That means you can find good engineers everywhere in the world. What differentiates companies today is how good their product management is, because engineers are like a troop. Product management are the leaders of that troop. It tells you, we gotta go to that hill and we gotta conquer that hill. We gotta go that direction. Or it's like a navigating in the middle of a jungle. Think about it in a war. You can have the best troops, best weapons, state of the art. Those are technology. But in terms of where to go and how to capture land, that's called product management. It's one of the most important things in today's time to make winning products. And doesn't matter if you're a CEO of a startup, you're an engineer, you're building a company, you should learn to become a product manager. You should not really develop technology. You should not write code. If you're a software software developer. If you're a CEO of a successful company, your products are not relevant, that's because probably you're not doing product management right. That's why you have to become good at product management. If you're a finance, sales, and marketing driven CEO or VP, you want to establish product management, you will benefit from this video. These principles are what I use in my company. I went from zero to market leader in 5 years by just applying practical product management to solve customer needs. Let me know what specifics of product management you're interested. Leave it in the comments. I'll be making videos about those. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.